Hello and welcome. Telenor provide IoT globally, and this map shows devices connected by Telenor around the world. I am Ola Arnrup, Product Manager at Telenor Connection.
And I am Tuva Ramsø Bredesen, Technical Expert on IoT in Telenor Norway.
We are very happy to see so many joining here today. Warm welcome. Today, we will give you an introduction to Managed IoT Cloud. And if you have any questions, you can post them in the questions form here in the webinar, and we will attend to them at the end. The webinar is recorded. It will be available on our website later. Before we start, let me just introduce ourselves. Telenor Group is one of the world's largest mobile operator, with over 180 million customers around the world in Europe and Asia. We've been providing telecommunication services for 165 years. We have the scale and we have the stability needed for long-term engagement, required when connecting things. Telenor is a pioneer in IoT. 20 years ago, we started working with industry leaders like Volvo, Verisure, and Hitachi to connect their devices globally and on industrial scale. And we are extremely proud to still serve these customers today. We serve customers through IoT specialists physically located in 20 countries, from US in the west to China and Korea and Japan in the east, from South Africa in the south and to the Nordic countries in the north. So, what is today's webinar about? An IT solution is typically part of a broader digitalization effort, aiming to develop new services for your customers or optimizing operations. Over time, we've had a chance to see what works when customers build IT solutions. Our insights can be summarized in these three common challenges. Competence. It is about the competence to build hardware, technology around connectivity, cloud, and app. But it's not only building a solution, it's also about operating, the competence to deliver, to operate and support 24/7. We've also learned that predictability, both in cost and time, is a challenge. And finally, what will be the right business model for my business? And does my suppliers' business models align with mine? Based on these challenges, we've seen four key demands among our customers. It is about minimizing the time to market. Customers also demand flexibility and the possibility to pivot and change as business requirements change. They demand simplicity and predictable costs. And last but not least, security. Many times taken for granted in business critical services, but still vitally important. To maximize the chances for success, we believe in leveraging technology and partners that first allows you to quickly develop a working solution with flexibility to pivot until you have found the successful digitalization approach. Second, allows you to scale to the needs of your business without having to redevelop the technical solution, nor having to take the time to build up technical and operational capabilities. Today, we're here to talk about how we think that these challenges can best be addressed. We will give you an introduction to Managed IoT Cloud. Then we will spend some time on customers using Managed IoT Cloud. At Telenor, we often describe a connected product in these 6 areas. where Telenor supply and operate two critical components, the managed connectivity and the Managed IoT Cloud. Managed connectivity gives you global connectivity through a global SIM. This includes access to 500 networks in over 200 countries around the world. You have a connectivity platform for management and integrations with customer backend, and our 24/7 specialist support proactively monitors and operates the service. Managed IoT Cloud is a cloud-based IoT platform and application toolbox. It enables enterprises of all sizes to rapidly and cost-efficiently develop bespoke IoT solutions without having to build up large own technical and operational capabilities. The platform brings both device, information, and communication management. It has a built-in web application to get you started in minutes. APIs enables you to build bespoke applications and integrations with other systems and services. And it is delivered as a managed service, operated 24/7. Managing these two critical IT components, Telenor acts as a single point of contact for support, operations, and commercials. Managed IoT Cloud shortens your time to market. It minimizes complexity by offloading 80% of the development efforts. It reduces both your risks and your costs. And last but not least, it is ready to scale as you grow. To summarize, Managed IoT Cloud allows customers to focus on their products and the user experience. It can really be plug and play. Startup is fast and simple. Managed IoT Cloud will be up and running in a few hours, and you can use it as a standalone platform with out-of-the-box user interface. And in addition, you can build custom applications and integrations using the developer-friendly APIs. Now, let's look at a short video explaining more on Managed IoT Cloud.
Hi, I'm Tuva from Telenor. Today I'm going to show you some highlights and concepts of our Managed IoT Cloud platform. The Managed IoT Cloud platform, or MIC as we call it, is built up by domains in a tree structure. This means that a root user has access to the domains below, but a user in the below domains does not have access upwards. Things in MIC are organized by thing types. Thing types are groups of things that share the same resources. A resource is typically a sensor reading, such as temperature. If you have 100 sensors that report on temperature and humidity, it's beneficial to register these as the same thing type. In the thing type, you can also configure communication settings such as uplink and downlink transformation that are shared across the things belonging to a thing type. Thing types are found in the left-hand panel. When you add things to a thing type, you have to decide what kind of protocol the thing is communicating by, and give the thing a name, a description, and also attach it to the same domain as the thing type is created. The things belonging to a thing type are visible in a list on the thing type dashboard. Now I'm going to show you how you can create rules for your things on the MIC platforms. Rules are found under Settings. You pick the thing type you want to create a rule for, domain, and the thing. Next, you set up the rule. We want to get a notification if the temperature rises above 25 degrees. We only want one notification if the temperature rises. The action that we want is an email. So we send an email once this happens. The rule is now active and will send an email in addition to a notification if the value of the temperature sent from the thing rises above 25. The well-documented APIs is one of the things that makes MIC special, because it makes it easy for you to draw data out of MIC and integrate it with your systems or build applications for web or smartphones. These are just some of the features of the MIC platform. It's fully customizable with endless possibilities. Check it out for yourself and create a test user account through the Start IoT portal.
Okay, so hopefully that gave you an idea of how Managed IoT Cloud looks and works. Now I'm going to show you one of our most successful implementations of MIC in Norway with our customer Pipelife. They're using MIC as their platform in an innovation program called Smart Water Services. Pipelife is a manufacturer of pipes and parts in different plastic and frost-secure materials. They deliver their products all around the world and are a part of the Pipelife group that are active in 27 countries. The Smart Water Services program is an innovation effort from Pipelife's offices in Norway, where they, together with ASD, Arctic System Design and Devices, and Telenor, are developing, testing, and implementing different IoT solutions for managing water. So, can you change slides there? To be able to start development and testing their use cases, Pipelife came to Telenor with 3 challenges. The first thing they needed was secure connectivity from device to cloud. We in Telenor were able to provide this to them by cellular connectivity through an IoT SIM card. They also needed a dynamic platform that was easy to set up and change and tailor as they were testing and developing different use cases. Our Managed IoT Cloud platform was just what they needed and became the backbone of the different solutions. Last, but certainly not least, they needed connectivity in hard-to-reach places, such as underground, in basement, down valleys, up mountains, and places where they were reliant on batteries to power their devices. The coverage we were able to provide with our nationwide NB-IoT network, specifically customized for low power wide area use cases. Battery-constrained devices are reliant on lightweight protocols for data transfer, and most IoT platforms do not support this. MIC, however, does, which enabled Pipelife and ASD to use the CoAP protocol and easily set up connection and access the data in the MIC dashboard. So from this project, I would like to showcase 3 already successful implementations. The first one is predictive maintenance. Here, Pipelife installed their device on a remote water pumping station to measure a few points and report temperatures and levels to MIC. Before this installation, a service person from the municipality would have to make a 2-hour drive 3 times a week just to check that everything was okay. The simple setup with their sensor device and Managed IoT Cloud saves the municipality 6 hours of manpower every week already. So the next example is prediction of water masses. By measuring and monitoring the water levels in rivers and dams in real time, we can anticipate the amount of water coming down from the mountains. This info is of great social importance, as it can allow us to better predict and prepare for floods, which is a huge problem some places in Norway and many places around the world. Hydropower companies can also use these types of installations. One that has been part of this project reports that by using Pipelife's setup with MIC to measure the water levels in their dams, they can produce power up to 10% more efficiently. So the last example I will show you today is quite simple, but it proved its worth only hours after installation. In this municipality, Pipelife, in collaboration with the Norwegian Road Administration, have installed a device measuring the water levels of a small river before it goes through a pipe underneath the road. So the pipe is covered with a grid to prevent sticks, leaves, and rubbish to enter and clog the pipe. However, sometimes the grid gets clogged and the river floods, and service personnel needs to remove the items blocking the water. This is often, if not always, discovered only after the river has risen so much that it floods the road above it. So by tracking the water levels in MIC and sending out a notification when it rises above a certain threshold, they want to be able to prevent the flood before it actually happens. So the very same night as the installation was made, the water levels rose, as you can see on the graph on the slide, and the service personnel received a notification from MIC. They went out at 6 o'clock in the morning and took away the items blocking the water, and as you can also see from the graph, prevented a flooded road in the midst of morning traffic. So Pipelife chose MIC because it's versatile, dynamic, and easy to set up, which allows them to spend time on innovation and perfecting their devices and their tech. Because it supports LPWA integration with COAP as well as MQTT. Because they can forward the data to any customer backend using the APIs, and because it has a domain structure, allowing them to use the same instance with many different customers. So these were just a few examples of what Pipelife is doing with the Managed IoT Cloud. And now you will take us through some more examples from other customers, Ola.
Thank you, Tiva. Yes, let's look at ISA. ISA is a leader in professional refrigeration and based in Italy. They have created the smart gelato display to deliver additional value to their customers. These displays ensures optimal gelato temperature and therefore quality. They reduce maintenance and warranty costs through data analysis and prediction. And in addition, they also reduce both gelato spoilage and energy consumption. The ISA story is really about shortening the time to market. It took them only 3 months to build a bespoke IT solution and get data visualized. This was made possible by using experienced partners from the Telenor partner ecosystem. The device is built by an Italian partner, Seco. The Telenor Global SIM connects the gelato displays to the mobile networks anywhere in the world. Managed IoT Cloud is responsible for data flows, storage, and processing. And finally, the bespoke application is built by Swedish partner Cogitel. Spending less time and money on cloud infrastructure development, ISA could instead leverage their gelato knowledge and increase the customer value. The gelato is monitored by a camera, and the pictures are analyzed in real time by a machine learning-driven algorithm to understand if the texture and the structure of the gelato is perfect, or if any changes is needed to the temperature or other environmental factors. By this, ISA is taking gelato quality to a whole new level. A customer from another industry is DASA. DASA supplies control systems for heavy machinery, like forestry machines and forklifts. The products of their customers are shipped all over the world. DASA Drive Insights facilitates better businesses for their customers by improving the productivity, the quality, and the utilization of the machines. This quote from the managing director recognizes that Managed IT Cloud helps them to quickly adapt and customize IoT solutions to meet each customer's unique business needs. DASA Drive Insight is a partner-built application on top of Managed IoT Cloud, enabling DASA to focus on creating customer value. DASA Drive Insight gives DASA's customers tools to analyze and streamline their complete fleet. It boasts fleet management. It has capabilities to understand machine utilization and production. You can do remote troubleshooting and service planning, and monitor key parameters as fuel consumption and load. Efficiency. Our last case today is actually developed by Telenor ourselves. Oxo Fleet is a smart fleet management solution for vehicles by Telenor in Pakistan. Oxo Fleet brings operational efficiency by analytics. It improves the quality of the delivery of the vehicles. It reduces the operating costs of the fleet of vehicles. It optimizes the maintenance, and it minimizes the environmental footprint. Oxo Fleet leverages a number of MIC capabilities, and by that enable a fast app development. Oxo Fleet has tools for fleet monitoring and live tracking, geofencing, trip management, planning, and trip history, but also maintenance of the vehicles and checking their status. Oxo was launched in less than 6 months. The app is built by Telenor on top of Managed IT Cloud, and a standard device is sourced from the general market, talking to MIC in standardized protocols. Oxo is scaling up on the same platform as they created the pilot. So with that, I hope you got a first impression on Managed IT Cloud and some examples of customers in diverse businesses globally. With that, I would like to thank you a lot for listening to this webinar and, and how Managed IT Cloud can shorten your time to market, reduce costs, and scale as you grow. We are, of course, eager to tell you more on how Managed IT Cloud can help you. Please contact us and request a demo. And check out our product guide available here in the webinar for download. Thank you.
Have a nice day.